Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Tigers to run on your Windows 7 computer. We want to make sure that we have two things installed before we begin. The first one is the Korean language pack. Most of you probably already have the Korean language pack installed. If you don't, you can click on your Start button here, and you can go down to Windows Update. So you'll click All Programs, and then you'll scroll up here and you will see Windows Update. On the Windows Update screen, you'll see something like this. I have an important update I need to install. I've got 43 optional updates are available. This is where the language packs are. They're in the optional updates. So I click here and I would select the language pack that I want to install. You can see that Korean is missing here because I already have it installed on my computer. But let's say I wanted to install German. Click here, select OK, and then after I select OK, it would be added to the list of updates. One optional update. So I'll click here, Install Updates. This would install the optional update and also the critical one. Okay, once that is done, I also want to make sure that I have my region and language settings correct. I'll go to Control Panel. From Control Panel, I'll go to Region and Language. And then in this section, I want to go to the far right tab at the top, Administrative. And down here, Language for Non-Unicode Programs. I want to make sure that this is set for Korean. This is the problem that most people have when they're not able to access Tigers. If you open up Tigers and all of the letters look garbled, this is usually the problem. So we want to select Change System Locale. You'll have a selection of languages that you can choose for these programs. Make sure you select Korean. And then once you select OK, this button Apply will become open. Click that to apply the changes, and you may have to do a computer restart. I can't remember exactly, but once you have that done, you're ready to go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is go on to Internet Explorer. You can't run Tigers in anything else other than Internet Explorer, so we want to make sure that we are running it through Explorer. Now, some people have problems running Explorer if they're not set up as administrator on their computer. If that's the case, you want to right-click your icon here for Explorer, and then one more time you see the Internet Explorer icon here. You can right-click there, and you'll have this option to run as administrator. Okay, so if you have a problem getting into Tigers after you've set the language settings correct, try running it as administrator. Okay, so for me, it's already set up. I'm going to go straight to the university homepage, daegu.ac.kr. Okay, and I prefer to use this page to go into Tigers. I prefer it for a couple of reasons. I have access to the portal system where Tigers is. I also have access to my Office 365 email, and I can get to the electronic attendance system. So everything is here, and I just find it more convenient. You also have the option, if you prefer, to go straight to the Tiger screen at gw.daegu.ac.kr, and it brings you right to the page where you're going to log in. It's the same thing. If I click the portal page from the previous page, from the home page, if it'll let me get back. There we go. You can see I click here, it takes me to the same login screen. Okay, so once I'm here, you see at the bottom there are a lot of files here. They're pretty old, 2007, 2011. So they've updated these to include everything in one file. It says IE setting file. So you'll want to click that, and then you're going to get prompted whether or not to run it on your computer. Select Run. It's going to tell you we can't trust the publisher of this program. Trust it. Click Run, and then when it comes up, you're going to select Seljung Install. This will go ahead and update your settings on Explorer to make sure that Tigers will be added to your trusted site list and it will function on your computer. Okay, so we'll say OK. After that, we're ready to log in. Okay, and Okay, so once we do that, you can see we're good to go. We get right into the computer, or right into the Tigers application. Okay, so the last thing here is this is actually the portal system. This is not the Tigers app. From here, we want to click on the top one here, and that takes us into the Tigers app menu. Now, if this is the first time you've run it, you'll get a lot of additional pop-up windows. Click yes for everything. Just trust it, and eventually you'll come to your familiar Tiger screen. Okay, I think that'll do it. Good luck.